Hi guys, welcome back to a trade recap, which we obviously have not done for a while because we've had Christmas and New Year's Eve. So there's not really been much trading for the last 2 weeks. In fact, there's been no trading. So it's been very, very quiet on the front of trade recaps. However, today is the 5th of January, the Monday, the first day in January that we trade. And we have started 2026 off to a flying start, as we can see here. EURUSD. I took this trade on live. I didn't take this trade on live, but I was waiting for this market structure shift on live, and then I exited the live and went in on the VIP and made sure everyone was getting in on this trade in the VIP. If you're interested in the VIP, the link is below, and you can learn to catch trades like this yourself. So, how and why did we take this trade on EURUSD? Let's jump straight into it. So this was our continuation model. We have two models. The continuation model and the Asia sweep model, both very, very similar. I will go through this continuation trade now. So on the 4 hour time frame, we can see majorly bearish coming into the day. We are on a downtrend. So we can see the last market structure shift point was to the downside here. We can see we were in an uptrend, created a higher low and then a higher high, and then we created a lower low here, and we have sort of been trending downwards from here. So 4 hour was bearish. Now what do we need else for our bias? We need the 1 hour to align with that. So we also need the 1 hour time frame to be bearish as well. And as we can see here, we are trending downwards. If we bring out the path, we can see low, higher low, lower high, sorry, lower low. So we're literally anticipating a lower high in the market to then create a lower low ultimately, which is exactly what we have done. So then we simply jump down to lower time frames. And we can see, if we use the session indicator by Lux Algo, we can see that we have Asia session here and London session here. So instead of waiting for a sweep of Asia, we can see that Asia is very, very far away. There's not really any need for price to come all the way up here. And if we are majorly bearish, like we are on the 1 and the 4 hour time frame, ideally we want to see a push straight away in London session rather than traveling all the way up here and then giving us a move down. So on the 5 minute time frame, we waited patiently for a market structure shift. So we can see here, this was our original market structure shift point here. We did not sweep this because we created a higher market structure shift point here, having created a low with a previous high after it. So that is our valid market structure shift point. So we can see we were trending upwards here, and then we created a lower low here. And then we simply pulled the fib out from this move, waited for a tap into this fib range, and then we waited for our 1 minute inversion fair value gap, which was actually up here, but due to spreads I entered a little bit lower, which is standard, because as soon as we had this inversion, we can see, if I zoom in here, you'll see where the inversion was. You can see there's a 1 minute inversion fair value gap, so there was a bullish fair value gap here, and we have closed below that. So that was our entry. Entry was slightly a bit lower. A lot of people got in because this candle literally just straight away printed to the downside. It was a Drake candle to the downside. And then from there, we simply target a 2 risk to reward fixed. Okay. No messing around, no targeting any certain liquidity. We target a 2 fixed reward with stop loss above liquidity or above the area of the start of the market structure shift point. And it really is as simple as that. That is the continuation model. Obviously, the Asia sweep model is very, very similar, but we wait for an Asia sweep instead. And it works time and time again. The data on this is outstanding. You guys have obviously seen from my backtesting series, which obviously isn't exactly my strategy, but it's very, very similar. You can see just how effective this strategy really is. And we're starting 2026 off to an absolute flyer, 2 hour up within the first day. So yeah, big things to come for 2026. Hopefully you guys caught this trade, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who were on the live did catch this trade. If you did catch this trade, put in the comments that you caught this trade on live. And yeah, hopefully 2026 presents more trades like this, and we can continue this flying start that we have had. So I will see you guys in the next video.